Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to teach you a really cool trick with Irelia because she recently got reworked and her mobility is a lot stronger now. This is the page that you want to be taking. Go ahead and screenshot it if you can't memorize it. Really simple. You just need the minion dematerializer and conqueror. That's basically, and then you want 2 AD instead of 1 AD in attack speed in your runes. But you can get away with taking attack speed if you really insist on it. But I prefer that you take double AD in order to make this trick a lot smoother. Yeah, so okay, let's go ahead and get started. For this trick, you need to, it needs to be level 11. You need to be level 11 in the game. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll create turret invincibility here. So that way it makes things a lot easier. It's 10 minutes in right now. You want to be level 11. Now, it depends on how fast you can get level 11, but okay, so we're going to go here, and then we're going to increase our gold to 10,000, obviously, just because we're in custom. And then we're going to get Blade Rune King, and then we're going to get Sunder. These are two items that we're going to need, and we're going to go ahead and teleport here, and then we're going to use our minion dematerializer on 3. Oh, there we go. Three melee minions, whatever you want to call them. What are they called? I have no idea. I just call them melee minions. Okay, that's 2. Okay, and this is number 3. Alright, so here's how the trick works. Oh, I'm dead. Wow. Okay. Whoops. How do I insta-revive? Is there an insta-revive button? Okay. I don't usually use practice tool. What is this? Where's the revive button? I'm sure it's here somewhere. Well, you really can't revive, can you? Okay. Whatever, I misplayed it because I got outplayed by bots. By practice tool, I guess. Okay, so look, check this out. 12 minutes in, boom, Q a minion, and it just one-shots the minion from full HP. Now, I know what you're thinking, oh, how often are you gonna get Bork Sunder 12 minutes in and be level 11? I mean, you're right, you're right. If it's like around level 12, if you have Bork Sunder, that is pretty darn impressive, right? So, I mean, I don't expect you guys to have that. I mean, I struggle with getting Bork by the 11-minute mark, and by the 12-30-minute mark, as you can see, the trick stops working because that's not supposed to be how the trick works anyways, right? So this is just like a small sample of what I'm trying to get at. We're going to talk about the 14-minute mark, okay? You're going to be level 11 by the 14-minute mark for sure. If you have Sunder by then, great. But maybe not 14 minutes, you know? Maybe that's too dramatic. We'll go with 15 minutes, okay? Let's go with the 15-minute mark, okay? So turret invincibility is on. Okay. So here's what we'll do. It's 14:30, and I'll explain the trick now. Well, you guys are already kind of getting at what I'm trying to say, right? Like if you guys don't know already, Irelia is going to be able to dash to melee minions by abusing Dematerializer and having AD runes. So I'm level 12 now by the 15-minute mark with Bork and Sunder. She seems pretty reasonable. I sure hope that Irelia mains can pull something off like this, right? Like if you're ahead, you can do this. It's not hard. Okay, so here I'm level 12 with full stacks. Bam. One-shotting melee minions, one-shotting them again. The only way I can do this is with minion dematerializer, and I can start doing this up until the 25-minute mark. By the 25-minute mark, I can no longer do this, even if I have Wit's End and Styrax Gauge, because the minions get significantly stronger, and Irelia's Q cannot keep up, even with Dematerializer, unfortunately. But it doesn't mean that Irelia can't, like, use her W and just one-shot everything anyways, right? This is a level 1 W, by the way. Crazy. If it's like maximum stacks, it's on only a 10-second cooldown, and it just one-shots the backline minions, and then it basically almost one-shots the frontline minions, as you can see right here. Let's watch this. Boom, almost one-shots them. Now, why is this doing so much damage to minions at the 16-minute mark? It's because of Minion Dematerializer. Minion Dematerializer is obviously going to enhance your Q and your W, and they're both on a low cooldown, so it allows you to do a lot of damage and catch up to a lot of people using the minions. And we're talking about even like ADCs. As long as the ADC doesn't completely outrange you, as long as the ADC doesn't outrange like let's say here, okay, look, let's say the ADC is like, let's see, um, where is the dummies? Target dummies over here. Where, oh, what? Okay, shoot. Target, oh, shoot, okay. Target dummies over here. I can still go WQQ and then QQ. I don't know. Okay, so it's like, it's much better like this, right? So it's like, it's over there, IQ here, IQ here, IQ to target dummy. Well, I play that really sloppy, right? Because like I'm not really completely focused right now, but like again, like Q, 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 like the ADC has to have like 1,000, 1,000,000 range to escape something like that. It's like Q, Q, oh, or you have to misclick like I'm doing right now, right? Like I Q the frontline minion, I Q the backline minion, I Q the next backline minion. I'm gonna be right here. I Q the ADC, and by the time I Q the ADC, my Q will be up in a little bit. I can just go ahead and click my ultimate E and my W. It's like pew, and then like boom, ADC's half HP, and then just like literally smash my hands on the keyboard and fuck the ADC up. So it's pretty good. That's how the trick works. Pretty nice, pretty simple. Again, the requirements for this trick is for you to have Bork and Sunderer by the 15-minute mark, and you need 4 stacks on your passive, which isn't very hard to get. And you just queue the frontline minions, and if you can't do that, you go W first and then you queue, and then you can do it. Well, I mean, W first and Q, you can do this without Minion Dematerializer, I think. I'm not too sure. I haven't played this game for like around 3 months, and this is my like first day back, and I discovered this trick, so I wanted to share with everyone. But I just thought that this is really cool that Irelia can one-shot these minions with 4 stacks. So anyways, you need 4 stacks on your passive, you need Bork, you need Sunderer, and you can do this up until around the 20-minute mark. By the time it's 20 minutes, you need Wit's End as well in order to pull this off. By the time it hits 25 minutes, no matter what you build, you're never going to be able to pull this again unless you build it. You're not able to pull this off again unless you're building full crit. But obviously you're not going to build full crit because it's really bad. But by the 25-minute mark, it's okay if you like activate your W and then you Q in anyways, because your W is on a 10-second cooldown. It depends on if you're chasing or not. If you're chasing, you can activate your W, but I mean, problem is if you're chasing and it's like more than one person, you're gonna need your W to live, because Irelia is pretty W dependent in a lot of situations. But if it's just one person and you're ahead and you're face rolling them, then you don't need any ability, because we all play Irelia, we know what it's like, right? You just need your passive to shred people and to kill everyone. So you just need your Q if you're ahead. If you're chasing more than one person, you might need your W because you want to negate CC with your W, and it just does a lot. So it really depends on the situation. It's not the end of the world that you can't pull this off after the 25-minute mark. Uh, I mean, you probably still can if you have like a Lulu buff, perhaps, that amplifies your AD, or a Janna shield buff. If you have something that amplifies your AD, you can still pull this off past the 25-minute mark, but it's just very conditional. And past the 25-minute mark, you may as well just want to use your W. If you don't want to use your W, then it's not the end of the world. Like, this trick is good, but like, like it's okay. You can still chase people down without this trick. You're just not going to be closing up. You're not going to be closing as much distance. But like let's say you're in a side lane, right? You're in a side lane and you're chasing down or an acting that you've beaten lane. You're definitely gonna run them down by the 25-minute mark. You don't need your W to negate their stun. Like, all you have to do is Q to a frontline minion, even if it's like got like, you see this minion right here, right? Like oh man, it's not high enough, right? But like I don't know. Well, you guys get what I'm saying. Like let's say that it's past the 25-minute mark. If the minion is just like, oh, whoops, that's awkward. So 20-minute mark, like I said, you need Wit's End by the 20-minute mark. But see how the minion is kind of low? Crazy, right? Like, as long as the minion is lower than like around like around if as long as the minion is around like 800 HP, right? Like let's see, let's take a look here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click my ult because it does a little bit of damage. It doesn't do too much damage, right? Well, it does 200 damage, but see, look, I do 705 damage to this minion, but with Winston, and I'm going to be doing a lot more. I can one-shot it. So what is it? I feel like I do more than 705, but it just says 705, kind of weird. But as long as it's like, it's kind of low, like you can still pull the strike off, right? Like it's not game changing that you can't do it after 25-minute mark. You can work around it, and yeah, that's what I found really, really cool about Irelia. And one more thing is, the reason why Dematerializer is just so powerful is because it works on your W as well. Without Dematerializer, these minions would be around 2/3 HP, but with Dematerializer, they're 1/3 of HP. I could be wrong because I haven't really played Irelia without Dematerializer. I know Irelia's W does a lot of damage regardless. I really wanted to see what it was like before the nerf because I know that they nerfed it and it doesn't do as much damage or something like that. But you know, it is what it is, right? Like, I just found this trick and I want to share with everyone. Maybe other people already know about this, but again, like Dematerializer, Irelia, OP, OP. Anything else you want to take, you can take, as long as your rune page or setup is gonna be, it's just gonna include minion Dematerializer. You'll have an easy time pulling this off. Like, what I would go with is conquer into attack speed. I take attack speed because I'm gonna be taking AD here. I know tenacity is probably the safer choice on Irelia because you know, CC, I guess. But attack speed, you don't really go wrong if you're side laning, because if you're side laning, you don't need tenacity because you can just W whatever CC they throw at you, as long as it's like one or two people that you're fighting. But it's like if Elise comes to gank you as Irelia and she throws out her cocoon, you can always just hold your W down for the whole cocoon duration, and it's as if like just repelled the whole cocoon and all of Lisa's combo, right? So it's like you don't need tenacity. You can get away with taking attack speed, and I take Cosmic Insight as well because I like to just spam my summoner spells. But you can really take whatever you want as long as you have Conquer. Well, you don't even need Conqueror. Really, you just need Minion Dematerializer. Another thing that I forgot to mention is if you do have Conqueror stacked, then even after the 25-minute mark, you can get away with doing this because Conqueror gives you bonus AD, and if you have Triforce, it makes it easier as well. But I recommend Sunder over Triforce because it's just a lot stronger. But I hope that this video has helped you guys, and if it has, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. Have a good day.